afternoon again. Awful, and yet again, awful.
Once again, another disappointing result. It's just awful result. We've lost to Newcastle. We lost to Southampton and Newcastle. If we're going to get top 6 or Champions League, whatever people are talking about, we need to be beating these lot. It's just awful. So, we'll go through the match. The lineup. What is Carlo Ancelotti thinking? What was he thinking?
I've got no idea. As soon as I see that team, I was like, "What?" There's no creativity in that starting lineup. It's just awful, and just highlights again the amount of absolutely shit players we've got playing for our team. It's just absolutely pathetic. Fabian Delph is one of the worst footballers I've seen for a long time. He's like our version of Jordan Henderson, the traffic cone. He's literally like that. He sits there, passes the ball sideways. He's awful. Absolutely awful.
That's exactly right there. Terrible performance. Yeah, so did me. Cameron got points, but he played. I think it was just so many midfielders. Maybe if it was against, I don't know, what a top 6 side, an Arsenal, Man United, Liverpool, whatever. Yeah, maybe, but it's only Newcastle. They're not even that dangerous. They didn't create anything. They only scored the goals.
And let's talk about the goals. The penalty is an absolute joke. That is not a penalty. It's as simple as that. I don't know who they get to see these VARs, but they should not be referees. They should be ex-players, people that actually played the game.
Yeah.
There's no in the world that is a penalty. It's as simple as that. He doesn't even know the player's coming. He's trying to kick it, Gomez, and Wilson comes across and literally gets a knee up the arse and falls down like he's been shot.
Yeah, it's just
like that same sniper that shot Mo Salah yesterday against West Ham.
Yeah.
It's absolutely pathetic.
Yeah.
And then as soon as they score that goal, they're on the up, and we're like, oh, here we go again. And their second goal, I mean, yeah, Yerry Mina gets done at the first outset against Fraser, but then he makes a great challenge. And where does the ball go? We got three defenders there. In a nice line, the keeper, and where does it go? To Callum Wilson, who's picking his nose on the back post. Of all the places to go to, just getting no luck. Yeah. That goal should not have been a goal because it was not a penalty. Simple as that.
Yeah.
And then to set your team out like that as well. If he had a great plan, then brilliant, but it didn't work. Whatever his plan was, it did not work. And the subs as well were. Yeah, I know everyone say, "Oh, but Waby crossed the ball, predominant Calvert-Lewin, blah blah blah," but the bloke is awful, and yeah, he's a sub at best for us. But what has Gordon got to do to actually get in this team? I mean, I thought last week against Southampton he was the best player, wasn't he?
Yeah,
he was the best player. This is just, I don't know. It's so frustrating. Because start of the season, we was playing really well. We was beating these shitty little teams like Brighton and West Brom and that. But, I mean, Southampton. I mean, and now it's just followed up with Newcastle now. It's just...
With Man United next. If they beat... I can see them thrashing Arsenal today. And they'll just... Well, we are going to have... when you think about it, we had literally four key players, out. So, I think if we had Rodriguez... who else was out? Coleman... Richarlison and Luke Dean. We would have battered those, but we actually still do have decent players. Maybe not Fabian Delph in there and that.
Fabian Delph didn't just go away. Just pay up his contract. Just let him go.
All the Liverpool fans also said about Everton when.
I don't think so, mate.
That decision, it is, and yeah.
It's just so frustrating. So just once again ruins the weekend. Oh, I've always said I've been a Liverpool fan for like 36 years somewhere. But I don't care what the score is. If we lose 5-0, but every single player plays really well, tries, then I don't care if we lose. I've got no issues with that at all. But it's literally, I just don't look as though this is almost like last season, isn't it? When we played absolutely pants, and yeah, we didn't have the qualities that we got now, but we had Decore and Allen playing today. Like Decore is playing like a right back at the end.
It's because Kenny was
Delph. He can be nowhere near the team. Sub, yeah. If you want to sit on the bench, that's fine. But seriously,
I mean, so, but I think Bernard done well. I think he was the most creative player. He actually got on the ball.
He's a forward-thinking player, isn't
he? I think because he had a shot in the 88th minute. If he scored that, then 6 minutes added on, we probably would have got an equaliser.
Remember that chance that Dom set him up for as well.
Yeah, exactly. And he just, I don't know about Sigurdsson, to be honest. I really don't know. So, the players don't like they can be asked. I
don't know if it can be asked, but they just didn't seem to know what they was doing today. Yeah, he's playing this new. Not so much a new formation, but all these players almost like out of position. But it's like they didn't know what they was doing. Surely they would have trained on it all week and said, right, we're going to do this week, blah, 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 blah. But I don't understand it. There's just no creativity at all. Sigurdsson's supposed to be like, he's supposed to have a wanderer right foot and be able to like king it about that. I bet 60% of his passes were backwards. Delphs were 100%. Gomez again looked out of sorts. I don't know what's the matter with that bloke. He was absolutely amazing.
I think if we played the 3 midfield with him, I think he can do better. But I think it was just we just didn't have any options. Like when we got the ball in midfield, we just passed it back. There was no forward. It was only Calvert-Lewin, and Calvert-Lewin came to the ball because he just wasn't getting the ball.
I thought Calvert-Lewin done all right, to be fair.
Yeah, I'm glad for Calvert-Lewin got another goal, which is good. But it's just
John J. Kenny,
too late.
I mean, we was talking about it during the match, weren't we? He's been on loan like to Schalke for a whole season, playing against admittedly like 3 good German teams in that league, but playing week in and week out for them. Surely he must get better. But
he scored some goals as well.
He just looks like the same player that was there 2 seasons ago.
Yeah,
he can't cross. He can't seem to tackle anymore. His passings, I must admit, has improved, But when you're playing as a right back now or a left back, you need to be able to cross the ball. It's as simple as that. If you can't cross it, then you've got to come inside and give it. But I don't know, he just looked awful today. I don't know if it's maybe a bit of match sort of fitness. I don't know, but he didn't look very good today. I'm so happy we got players coming back now because Holgate should be back soon.
Yeah,
he's been training.
Just have a quick look at the stats to see actually how many actually shots do we have? Because
we probably had most of them in the last 10 minutes, which just shows it's pathetic.
It's just awful. All right, let me just put this on screen for everyone. Quick look at the statistics. Everton TV, Toffee TV actually.
There you go, 15 shots. 63% possession, man. This is the sort of thing that annoys me. It's great having possession. I'm all for possession, but if you ain't got the creativity on the pitch to do something with it.
Look, 600 passes, and what do we do with it? 10 fouls again. We just love fouling, but the referee,
I was just about to say that.
He's awful. All he was just giving was just yellow cards for fun. Really, Newcastle have some big divers in there. Really, they do. St. Maximin and Fraser, they're the main two that I think who are.
If you looked at them stats and didn't know the score, you think, oh, that's not bad. But 4 shots from 15 on target is not very good. Possession, brilliant. Yeah, passing, pass action. Yeah, great.
You said 4 shots, 15 on target.
Sorry, the other way around. But it's just doing something with those. We had
literally all the possession for most of the game.
Just creativity, but the way I know Everton fans won't like it, but I'm blaming Ancelotti on this one. Purely simply because of his starting lineup. If he goes instead of Gomez, and I probably wouldn't have played Delph either, and I wouldn't play those two, and I'd have played Decore Allen sitting like they normally do, and someone else there.
What?
I'm just trying to think who was playing our midfield.
What, today?
Yeah, no, you had Siggy and Gomez, didn't you? So instead of Siggy and Gomez, if he wants to play Delph, then he'd play him in midfield for a little while. Yeah. But I'll start Bernard and Gordon. Because the thing is, they both track back, so there's no issue there. They would track back because they do that. Yeah, but at least going forward, Bernard, when he's on the ball, he's not. Oh, I'll stop it, lay it back. Stop it, lay it back. No, he actually gets on the front foot. Gordon runs and runs and runs all day long, and it's just so annoying. Really is.
But yeah, obviously the start of the season, the optimism that's
gone already. Gone.
If we lost to the big sides, like if we play Man City and Man United or whatever, and we lost, then maybe okay. But it's Newcastle and Southampton. Their last season got mid-table. Well, we did too, but mid-table. They haven't strengthened much really. So it's just annoying.
Again, just mediocre crap teams, and we're losing to them, which makes them look amazing, and just highlights the fact that without our first 11, as in all the good players playing, James, etc., Coleman, Richarlison, blah blah blah. Without them playing, we just look average at best, and it's just pathetic.
So that was the.
We will say about Olsen, though. To be fair to me, I thought he'd done all right. Didn't have a chance.
I think he should play against Man United, really.
Just go through the team. Yeah, let's quickly rate the teams. We give them out of 10. Right, Olsen, I'd give a 7.
I'll say 8. Yeah, I think.
Well, he ain't sort of made one save, didn't he?
No, he couldn't do nothing with the second goal. He tried to go for the penalty. Yeah. Not many keepers save penalties, really. So
John Joe Kenny, I'd give a 5.
Yeah.
Yeremia and Michael Keane, I'll give them both 6s. They weren't.
Yeah, they don't know why, but
Keane had almost like a free header as well. Didn't do very well, didn't he?
Yeah.
And Kunku, I thought he's done all right. I'd probably give him a 6. He wasn't as bad as John Joe Kenny. Delph, mate, you're shit. So 2.
Yeah, I know. I'm going 1.5 actually because his passing when he tried to, he had about 6 trying to cross it into Calvert-Lewin. Maybe one of them got to him. It was awful. Alan
6.
Yeah, and Decore, I'll say 6 as well.
Geoffrey 6.
And Gomez, I'll say 5 because it was.
See, my man of the match will probably be Calvert-Lewin. Not just because he scored the goal, but he had a lot of touches and he made a lot of space for himself.
Yeah. Well, look at that bench there. We brought on Shank. I think he brought on Shank Tosson too early. I don't know why Wobie's coming on. Bernard, I think he was one of our best players. Okay, Shank Tosson, I think he held the ball up all right. I'll give him 6. Nothing really special from him, to be honest.
Wobie, good cross. I will give him that for the cross, so I'll give him a 6.
Yeah, 6. And Bernard, I think he.
Probably 6.5.
I'll give him 7 because he actually did kind of create something a little more. Maybe I want to see a bit more of Ellis Sims, but I think it's a bit too early for him. I think.
Well, he won't be in the squad.
No.
Next week,
I'm glad Shank's back because we actually have a backup striker in case of anything. Obviously, Moise Keane leaving, so I think Moise Keane leaving and giving Shank a bit more of an opportunity to at least get on the bench. So,
but I mean, look at that. Look at that Newcastle team. I mean, really, we've just lost 2-1 to that. We're having 63% possession. So Maxim didn't do nothing all game. I thought we'd done really well with him. I mean, the rest of it, I mean, just look at that back 5 that they play. They're just awful. They're an awful team. It's like Southampton. Just mediocre players all put together, playing, okay, they played all right as a team. But again, like last week, we've made Newcastle look a lot better than they actually are by putting in another shit performance. And it's so frustrating.
The midfield for Newcastle was awful. We totally dominated it, but we I know, and Longstaff, he's one of the most overrated players, both of him and his brother, saying he's worth about £50 million. When he didn't do much, really. He done nothing. Almiron, I think he played all right for Newcastle, to be honest. But no one else. Wilson got 2, but
2 goals and nothing else.
Yeah, exactly.
He don't link up play. He got a lucky penalty, which never do, and the second one was again luck off Yerry Mina's boot as it flew up in the air and landed at its bloody feet.
Yeah, St. Maximin, we kept him quiet. Almiron, I'd say, if I was to have to give the man of the match, it would probably be Almiron. Our man of the match would just have to go to Olsen or Carolyn, but I'll probably just say Olsen because he kept out St. Maximin in the first half. He came for some, I think he done all right, to be honest, Olsen. But he's going to get dropped next match because Carlo Ancelotti's already confirmed it. So I don't know why he would do that, though, like before the match confirmed.
I know, that is a bit of a weird one, but you say it's a bit of a weird one, but look at the team you put out.
Yeah.
So,
but yeah, that's really all we got to say. I think we're going to end it here. Yeah.
Yeah, I've had enough. I'm going to go and sit in the corner and cry now.
It's just an awful match, and we've just lost again. And let me just check where we are. I think we're still going to be second.
No, we're still second.
But it's second
behind the Red Shire. Now they're going to be like, oh, look at the top of the league again. It's like, shut up. Liverpool, I don't care what anyone says because they're just getting their luck with the VAR yet again. That was not a penalty yesterday. That was not a penalty.
And today's not a penalty.
Today was not a penalty yet. Oh no! Tell you what, we'll let Newcastle have a penalty because obviously we fucked up with the Pickford thing and sending him off a Van Dijk challenge. So I think we're still paying for that now, which is absolutely pathetic. And we're just getting screwed over now.
I think if we did have a few more like our best players, really easily won because that's the kind of league table. Southampton, who were they? Wolves are up there now. Chelsea are starting to climb back up. See, like Southampton's
shit.
They should be like 11th.
They're awful. They're just going to do another Villa. Everyone will be like, "Oh, look, we're Southampton! Oh, go on, Saints!" Shut up! You're a mediocre, crap team. No decent players.
Awful. Well, we're gonna leave it here. This is just an awful performance. Liverpool still stay top, but we're on 13 points after 7 matches, which I think this season's been better than last season, but we've lost.
It is, but the past 2 games have been awful.
Awful. Man United, I think I can see them battering, or not battering, but simply winning against Arsenal. So
I think, but the annoying thing is, I'll say it now, but the annoying thing is that I think we'll do well against Man United. We'll probably beat them. But that is annoying because we'll have Richarlison, Luka Dean, and Hammers back, which will just change the team totally.
Because what people are gonna do? They'll be like, oh look, they lost to Southampton, Newcastle. Man United are gonna kind of underestimate us and think, oh, we need to win. When actually, how many players we've missed? Hammers against the Southampton match was a bit like 50 because he was kind of injured, but now we've got all our players back. Yeah, I think it's going to be a tough game. Depends, hopefully, we can win. But anyway, we'll see you guys next video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Sorry for the no match preview, but yeah, it's a disappointing result. And we'll still sit second, but yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.
Bye.